gonna try to do this video unscripted because I really am just trying to pick up the camera and film, and I'm not feeling it, but I gotta do it. I told myself I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. I also lost my lav mic, so in this video I really wanted to talk about meditation. It's been on my list of things videos I wanted to create. I wanted to kind of get a more normal routine out first of meditation. I was doing it semi-frequently, maybe every other, I'm gonna be honest, like once or twice a week. But now I've been on a more routine schedule and can actually document accurately the benefits. I've done it for probably around a month straight now. I'm targeting this at men because it's a popular topic right now, men's self-help, and I'm a man, so why not do that? But women should be just as focused on this stuff as men should. Or a they, them. A zim, zer, a Q+. In my experience of meditating, I feel like there's one main reason. Having control over your emotions. This to me has been the number one noticeable change. The goal is to observe what you're feeling in the moment and acknowledge what it is. So for example, during meditation, you'll start to realize you don't choose to think about what you're thinking in a way. When I'm meditating, the things I'm thinking about, like why am I thinking about cleaning the dishes? Why am I thinking about going to the gym in the morning? Or why am I thinking about the things I forgot to do or the things I'm anxious about? I'm not actively trying to think about them, but they come about either way. A lot of people will attempt to meditate in expectation of not thinking and getting rid of the thought, and it most likely won't work. And someone like me that is, I'd say, severely ADHD, it's very hard to quiet your mind, but it's possible, but it's a lot harder and it takes a little longer, especially through meditation. My beginnings of meditation, it was so complicated because I think all the time. I struggle to sleep because I'm thinking. Nothing important, I'm just thinking about anything and everything. A lot of people can relate to that. So meditation can become a lot harder, but I think that makes it all the more important. Purpose, like I said, is not to get rid of the thoughts, it's to observe the thoughts and understand what they're doing and what's triggering them. I've had a real dose of anxiety these past couple months, I'd say. I thought I was taking great care of my teeth. Brush normal twice a day, was good toothpaste, floss once a day. If I'm counting now, 9 fillings, 3 root canals. Yeah, and I still have my wisdom teeth in. So I've been having this extreme anxiety about the dentist, and it was debilitating most of my life. I'm gonna be honest, like I was getting to this day, I'm getting maybe 4 to 5 hours of sleep on average. You know when you're like leaning back in a chair and you're about to fall but you catch yourself? Kind of think of that feeling, but it's just constant all the time and it just doesn't really go away. I had this day, it was 2 weeks ago actually, and it was a rough day. I got maybe 3 hours of sleep. I was so anxious and I was like, I can't just sit here and feel like this. So I meditated. After about 20 minutes of not trying to force the thoughts out, when the thoughts came, the anxiety came, I looked and saw what I was anxious about and what that feeling was making me feel. This thought is causing me to feel anxious, which is causing me stomach issues, which is causing me sleep issues, and I can identify it. Identifying is so important. When you identify what you're feeling at the moment, it makes it so much easier to have control over it. Meditation is not limited to sitting in your room, sitting in a dark place, and just thinking for 30 minutes to an hour. Even while you're driving, someone cuts you off, breathe. And once you breathe, after doing that so often, you start to be able to realize what you're feeling and what that triggered. That person cutting you off caused you anger and annoyance. I identified that, so I can now control it in a way. Identify what thoughts are coming in, watch them, look at them like they're a cloud, Identify what they're making you feel. Let them float away. And they always will float away. Trust me, they will always float away. If you observe them. Don't force them out. Don't actively think of not thinking. Just observe them and let them float on. Observe them, let them float on. Acknowledge them and let them float on. I don't know what the heck I was just talking about. The act of meditating and being consistent with it and knowing when to do it and when it affects your life is not going to be an overnight fix. It's not even going to be just a month. It's going to be over time. I'm still working on it. But it's times that I catch myself that I'm like, oh, I wasn't like that before. I would have just blown up on that person, or I would have taken that to heart. I would have taken that personally. And there's times where I'll acknowledge it and just think, oh, this is making me feel this way. As men, it is very important that we have control over our emotions. That'll benefit you in business, in friendships, in relationships. There's no aspect of your life this will not benefit. Yeah, that's it with this one. I don't know. I'm in this weird spot. I'm trying to decide how well produced I want to make these videos, because I have the opportunity. I have the ability to make them insane, but I don't think I should yet. I'm kind of waiting till it's more worth it, because I'm gonna be honest. After making these couple YouTube videos I've made, it ain't easy. It ain't a short process. It takes a while. It's some of the most fun I've had. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And I told myself on my whiteboard, I gotta do it. I'm gonna try it for a year straight, and I gotta be consistent. And I'm gonna start trying some YouTube shorts. So men, meditate. Trust me. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care that Andrew Tate tells you it's woo-woo, that you just need to get some money and get in the gym. You need to get in the gym and you get you some money, of course, but you need to meditate. You need to meditate. Let me tell you something. Bring it closer. Bring it closer. No, not that way. No, yeah, there you go. Let me tell you something. She don't want you. And that's okay. She don't want you. And that's okay.